What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Welcome to everybody. Love Juju 12 Talks Hoops. How y'all this afternoon? I'm just gonna come up here real quick, because I told you I'm just gonna break the news, but I don't. I might not have all the details or whatever. But I just got to keep everybody on their toes because people are working on their way home. They can't keep up with. We got NBA. We got the NBA on right now with the playoffs. So y'all busy, but that's what I'm here for, just to kind of break the news about just our Lady Trojans. As you know, we're still trying to put our squad together. Journalist Charlie Cream continues to come out with a way too early ESPN top 25. I think. And that's terrible, huh? Because I'm here to break the news with you guys. That we were at 19 and we moved to 12. Then you got the breaking news that the LSU, hey, Brazil, what's going on? I'm sorry about you not getting Sarah Williams, but I don't think any of y'all would have got Sarah Williams if Juju was playing. She only got 1 year left. She's a senior. I spotted that kid when we joined the Big Ten. I was looking around for possible replacement for Kiki Irvin and Rhea Marshall. I was always looking for, another big, another power forward. So in addition to who we have, and no slight on Laura and Viv, but Laura was out injured, so we don't know, how that was going to look. And after her injury, and then Viv, she had limited minutes behind Kinky. So with that being said, if you don't know, that Sarah Williams ended up choosing the UConn. So that was very interesting, not surprising. I think y'all be fine in LSU. Don't trip. You like everybody else. See, this is the thing. This is the thing, and this is in my humble opinion. I feel that next year there's no clear-cut favorite in my eyes. I think it's wide open. I think if you get the right pieces, if you get the right people, it's not about trying to get necessarily the top talent as much as it is for you to get talent and pieces and players that fit your program. LSU, you got a big one. You got Showtime, exciting. Still, pretty young, got 2 years left. Malaysia Fawali, you did good. You know what I'm saying? You don't have problems filling your seats. PMAC is always popping, right? But you need an offensive threat. You need a showstopper like Lay, right? You got it. South Carolina, you got the number one leading scorer in the nation first time ever. Took her team, I believe, to the Sweet 16 along with Timkins, who graduated and went on to become a rookie. Hopefully makes the cut over at Indiana, Timkins, right? So everybody getting a little bit of something, right? So it was time for UConn to get a pretty good, portal pick, right? So they get Sarah Williams, right? Cool. Y'all doing your thing. I ain't mad. Cody McMahon, she goes on over to Ole Miss. Good, cool. You good. Kylie Kitt's little sister, she goes over to Ohio State. Cool. Y'all rocking. Well, for the Trojans, which is what I represent here, we doing real good too. We quiet as it's kept because Big Lens, so I Coach C, Coach Lindsay Gottlieb, and who I trust, she doing the dang on thing. Brazil, let me tell you what. Let me tell you what the chat said. The chat said nobody should choose lobster over gumbo. I like that. Lobster over gumbo. What about sushi? I guess that's who we gonna represent in Cali. What's up, Groovy Groove? What's up, Lou Way? That was a good one, Brazil. I was trying to think of something real slick about that too. I'll be always trying to throw out, you know, in the sunshine. Something in the sunshine. Cali, right? So I forgive Sarah. I'll see her, and they have to come. UConn has to come play at the Galen Center. Either way, we were going to see Sarah in person in Los Angeles because Wisconsin is. We played it. We played away Wisconsin and UConn, and then this year they come to the Galen Center. So, good news today. We got a new commit at the USC House of Victory for the women of Troy, Lady Trojans, USC SC Southern California. We got to commit. Her name is, and check this out. She's 6'5". Look. Because of the other pieces that we got, Brazil, I told you I'm looking for some centers, right? Just need height. We just need height. Somebody to lean a little bit on bets because that's what I focus on. I focus on the Big Ten. I focus on Betts and her little sister. You know what I'm saying? I focus on winning the Big Ten like we did. It's a title, but of course now we see we got to win. We won the Pac-12 conference, so didn't realize how powerful that is when you are the number one seed and how you get seeded, right? So Chicago, I don't want to hear from you. Don't try to say that we're gonna be good. You didn't think it was gonna be good. So I just playing with you. So yeah. So I was like, we picked up Carr Dunn from Georgia Tech, senior, right? Cool little pickup. Could be a 3 and a 4, right? Nice player, got bounce, right? Got hops, gets rebounds, knows how to create off the dribble, knows how to drive to the hoop, gets rebound. She averaged great, 15 points, perfect, right? Then we went from Carr, we went to I can't remember who was first, if it was London Jones. We already know what London can do out of UCLA. But the good thing is she's not on UCLA. So she jumped in the portal. We picked her up. She's familiar with Cali. She's familiar with Jew in the group because, they all grew up together playing against each other. So you can go back and see Jew playing in high school against Centennial of Corona, where London played for. You can see her early days. And she's a good veteran, good leadership, older, understands how to play her role, is not coming in trying to do too much, right? So then we got London Jones, but then we got Diana, I don't know if I pronounce her right, Diana Mendez, a pickup from Washington State that flew under the radar. She's about 6'3" and a half. Man, this girl can play. And I'm telling you, no shade, but she got some skills like to me, as a freshman from Paris, has played international ball. Her ceiling is right there where Kiki is now, which will be higher even later. And then today we got, and I don't know how to pronounce it, Yakia, Milton. Yakia Milton. Doesn't average a lot because she's more like a Rhea Marshall with the defense, the rim protection, and she's got the height. You can't teach height. 6'5" lean, put some muscle on her, just like we got to do Jazzy. They'll be on the same meal program, meal and muscle nutrition program. Coach Johnson, she's amazing. Coach D, they call her, I believe. She's amazing. What she's done. I even seen the transformation from Jew from high school to freshman year to sophomore year. And she's going to learn the Trojan way in terms of defense by Coach Burns for sure. Our defense with Ken Dog, Pitbull, Kennedy's Jazzy's is already good. The system that we have, The pieces that she's putting together, I love it, love it, love it. Now, I don't have a lot of information on her. I'm looking it up now on Yakia Milton. Um, but what I can see is that she's got height. I seen this one highlight real quick before I came up. You thought Rhea blocked stuff to the first row. This kid looked like she can block a ball to the second row if she times it right. She's that lean. She's that lean. She's that mobile. She's that agile type center. You feel me? And that's what we're looking for. USC is going to be good. 6'5" is good, good. Thank you, Louis. It's real good. Cal picked up Miracle Shepherd. I saw that, so USC will see her. We'll see. We don't play Cal Brazil anymore. Cal is in the ACC. Cal plays for Coach Sherman, Lindsay's old college, Cal Berkeley. So we're not going to see her. But Cal picked her up, and I think they picked somebody else up too. Who was it? Cal's trying to do a little something over there. They made it to the tournament, so hats off to them. That's what's up. To me, it looks like UCLA playing checkers, and USC we playing chess. We doing some moves where the queen can go move around with the rook going straight up, and the horse just jumping out there, making that L right smack in the middle to keep the pawns from coming forward. I play chess, so we're getting those direct angles to make that checkmate. Oh, I thought they still play. Nah, they don't play anymore. We don't play Cal. Thank you, Louis. That's who I was thinking of. Sakima Walker. I think it's a great pickup for Cal to get Sakima Walker from South Carolina. I think that's cool. She may get some time over there for sure. They were stacked with a lot of bigs and stuff, and I think she was saddled with injuries. But I think the style of play would be pretty good. How's everything going? Hey, Brick City, what's happening? Brick City, Brick City, Brick City. RC, what you laughing at? Did you take a wild guess at what I'm laughing at? What are you laughing at? What you laughing at, RC? I can't imagine what he could be laughing at. He should be crying. You should be crying right now. You should be crying. South Carolina is not going to never be the same. It's only gets worse. What are you talking about? They got South Carolina, Brick City. They got South Carolina way too early, top 25, still up there. I feel confident. I don't really care. I feel confident. I don't think it's true. I don't believe any of it. I don't think any of them, with the pickup of Sarah though, I'll give them that. But, and this is not to speak any curse or any evil or any bad stuff over AZ, but AZ got a bad foot. And, she hasn't really played a full year at all whenever I see her. And I feel like, let me get my light right. I feel like she, if she goes out for any length of time to deal with a foot injury during the season, that's going to hurt them. Although both Sarahs are pretty strong, and I love KK, and then you got Shade, and then you got Alfie, and then you got the kid from California, Comley, but I cannot pronounce the name. I feel like people got some stuff going on where there needs to be, for all of them, chemistry that needs to be. You better hope these people that you picked up is a good fit. I don't think anybody's standing out. I think the teams that might have stand still, that didn't have much change, like a Texas, might get a jump on people because they're not having to change up too much. I think the Janiyah Barker, though, RC, that was an interesting one. I don't understand why she picked Tennessee with that hockey kind of substitution. That was kind of weird. I'm not seeing that one. Wolfenberger might be a good fit for her at Tennessee. We'll see. London Jones with y'all now. Yeah, buddy. South Carolina Gamecocks is better every season. Farrell said South Carolina get better every season. Boo! I don't agree. I don't agree. I think y'all. I think y'all. I still think y'all are in a position that you're not. You don't have a dominant, in my opinion, lineup. You still don't have a dominant, like scary lineup to me. I think the off. I think what you were. I think what South Carolina was lacking in offense. She better let Tanaya do what Lay was probably gonna get to do, but Lay didn't want to stay there to find out if she was gonna get to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have some breakout offense. You got a system, and that's cool. But then there's times where you gotta let them girls go and go get some points. South Carolina, UConn look like the best teams next season. We'll see, bro. We'll see. We'll see. Since I haven't been here in a couple of weeks, I will say this now. We all know for a while he will look better in purple and gold than garnet and black. Don't you start nothing in here, Brazil. Farrell Brazil said Fawali gonna look better in purple and gold than garnet and black. So I'm just reading what the chat says. Do you see what happened in South Carolina? Malaysia leaving South Carolina? Yes, we do. Yes, sir. Brick City. Play with Kim. That makes South Carolina look like they're very bad basketball program, and it makes Don State look very bad. You think so, Brick City? Hey, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I don't know if you're asking me. I don't think it makes her look like a bad coach. But I get where you're coming from, that people are going to keep their eyes open in a way to see. Some people say some things are experiment, some things are a project. I think it's going to be an experience. That's what I call this thing. I'm not going to call Lay a project or an experiment. I'm going to say that Lay going to LSU is going to be an experience. And I'm here for some exciting basketball. And I feel like she had to do what was best for her. And we have to wish her well. These young people, they have to do. We don't know everything behind the scenes. We don't. We only know, of course, what we see. Unless you got some inside connection. But let me tell you, you don't know. We don't know everything. Sometimes I know a little behind the scenes, but in this situation, I don't. But I can tell you, sometimes just from experience. You could just look and just tell when a kid is, had enough is enough. And it's just not working for them. It's just a system thing. I don't fit here. I don't want to play under this type of system. It's, and I want instant success now. I want instant gratification. I don't want the long game. I want the short game fame. You feel me? She's had the fame. Because see, regular season you make your name, postseason you gain your fame. She did in a sense, but she didn't. The fame went to Cardosa. The fame went to in that championship. Everybody but her. But she did get some fame, like say in the Big Ten, in the SEC tournaments or the classics. She stands out and things like that. But she's not getting. The big stuff. She's not up for the Don Staley Awards. She's not up for the Ann Myers Awards. She's not up for the Player of the Year. She's not up for SEC Player of the Year. She's not up. She want to be that girl. She want to shine. Okay. I was actually sad earlier because of the Georgia A. Man, I want to talk about. You know what? I want to say this. I love these kids like I just know them, man. Like they're my nieces. And when I heard about Amor this morning, it just made me sick because I had high hopes. A lot of people don't think she would make the league. She's a small, guard, but she has so much heart, though, man. I just was like, when I found out she tore her ACL, that was so messed up. So messed up that I was just like, this is not right. And then a couple hours ago, I learned of Sanaya Rivers. Her mom, may she rest in heaven, passed away. And here she is right in the middle of her beginning of her rookie season, losing her mom. And I believe her mom was just at the draft. Now, I don't know what the circumstances behind, her mother passing or anything. So, I don't want to discuss that. But just a young athlete. She's still. I mean, even though you're not in college anymore, you're still young. You ain't even like 25 yet, and to lose your mother is just not okay. So I just want to, keep her family in prayer and in our thoughts, and keep Sanaya as well, because you know to start off the season like that is just wild. Um, I haven't heard anything, but I don't know if this is a reflection on Don. I don't know. I mean, that's I hear a lot of rumbling and a lot of talk around some people. I mean, to admit, people want to bring up Lay's, you know, shortcomings and things like that, which we already knew, the things that habits that she's developed for 6 years that she needs to break, and that Don was working on. We all know that. We've seen it. Um, but and people talk about that and everything, but and people have their opinions about it. You know what I'm saying? I think Donna did the best that she could, but you know, you know, what can she do? You know, what could she do? She did the best she could. Don was reloaded. She reloaded nicely. They'll be in contention for championship, and that's just what it is. What up, Brian Jenkins? Chicago Cheetah said, Lay will shine at LSU. I think she's going to have a great career. There you go. There's an LSU fan. And the silly thing is, Don is the reason why Malaysia went to LSU. South Carolina does not have a post up player. They never won a championship without a post up. Well, that's true. They haven't won one without a legitimate post up player. I think he's saying post player. I don't think South Carolina has that dominant big. Um, they got Maycott. They got, excuse me, Madrina Ocott from Michigan State. I think Ocott is double figures, or at least she's double figures in points, maybe under 10 in rebounds. Um, I don't know. From we played them. I thought she was sort of clumsy, but I don't know that Donna's going to center her offense around her per se. But I think they might be playing UCLA again in Vegas for this early preseason classic, with Duke is going to be there, and I always forget the 14th. Chicago, are you guys going to be there? I don't think it's LSU, Duke, South Carolina, UCLA. I know, I'm pretty sure it's South Carolina, UCLA, Duke, and I don't remember the 14th. Oh, Brazil, she tore her ACL at practice. Georgia Amore today, she tore her ACL either last night, whatever practice. We just woke up this morning. We learned that she tore her ACL. And then I messed up. Kiki should be in the running for Rookie of the Year. Um, Chicago, I'm all things USC, so I'm rooting for Kiki. But I seen somewhere somebody says Sonia Citron, and I'm not with it. I ain't with the Sonia Citron stuff to be Rookie of the Year, but we'll see. UConn and USC or SC are stacked. Nah, I think we good. I think we're right there. I think we're right there. You only play about 5, 6, 7, 7, 8 people. She left South Carolina. She left South Carolina because of Don. It's not because of money. That wasn't a why she left. Yeah, they were saying money and other reason. Was it because of the coach? And I got inside receipts on that. There you go. Of course, sometimes player and coaches don't see eye to eye. Brick City. I'm, I'm with you. I think it's a little bit of both, but I don't think it's not necessarily like all money per se. But I don't think they get along. I don't think it's a fit for them, so to speak. You feel me? And if you got inside receipts, you know, hold on to it. And if I sound like I'm close, say you're warm, I'm hot, I'm whatever. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Don's the boss. You're not with the you're not running her. She's the boss. She's the coach. And this isn't for you. Then hey, you know, you see that they have such thing as the portal. Take the portal, y'all. Don't make it. Don't make a scene. Don't make a scene. Just hop on in, and we'll see you when we see you. If we see you, you feel me? That's what I say. Don't make a scene. You ain't gotta. You don't gotta leave. You ain't gotta leave and leave making noise. Just going out the door. So who's the better coach, Don or Kim? I'll let the chat answer that. Ocott and Tack are their dominant bigs. Ocott and Tack. If Tack can stay on the floor, Pharaoh, she be key. She ain't been on the floor long enough for me to say that's what you want to go with, bro. Yikes! I just Googled. You just Google RC and basketball. You just Google who Brazil. You just Google what? I missed that. I'm stressed waiting on. Oh, so Gianna Neekins decided not to go out of Utah. Great shooter. Uh, Seems like a stretch could stretch the floor. She was looking at UCLA. She was looking at South Carolina. Neekins would be a good catch for UCLA. So, hey, RC, you better go in and put your plug in. She's one of my favorite players, but you think she was mine more. MJ, like the girl, make your decision. That's what I be hating too. I be like, I feel you, RC. I'm like, man, stop stringing people along. Make the goddamn decision. You think Aisha? You think Nika? Well, she didn't choose the Gamecock, so I'm thinking like, but maybe you know RC in here talking about Neekins going to UCLA and they ain't made up my mind, but you got to make a decision. You got six people. You got six players that jumped out your portal. RC, you got the core of your team. Even though she probably just needs 1 year because she out. The best thing smoking that you got coming is Sienna Betts, and if you got a healthy Charlize Ledger Walker, would you want somebody to look forward to coming there? Malonga has a shot at Malonga has a shot. Brazil, see, look at the chat. Has a shot at rookie of the year if she gets her butt into training. Hey, now Brazil when they be she has had a long international season. They always let them get that rest. You don't want to do that. You don't do that. No, what you don't want to do that, Malanga. Oh yeah, you Googled the injury, man. Isn't that messed up? Like I feel like it's not something new about these ACL tears. It's really not. But I just feel like there needs to be more studies, something going on to help prevent that, is what I'm saying. Brian Jenkins said Don is the better coach. Yeah, everybody has their thoughts and opinions about who's the better coach. And then it's all what are the factors that you're weighing about when you say that, and then somebody else say Kim's a better coach. Well, what is it that you weigh that on? Is it just flat out championships? Because Kim has more, okay, from Baylor to LSU. So is it that? Is it what it makes? I mean, I know kind of what makes someone a better coach. Um, is it length of time? You got to give, you know, you got to give Kim that much respect that she's been in the game longer. It's so many different ways you can look at that. Some things are like much, plain and obvious when you can say, okay, who's the better coach, right? But other than that, when it's so close, I'm not. I don't know. I can't say. I don't want to. I don't. I don't have. Really, I don't want to say between the two of them. I don't even know how I be catching these lives. I know, do it. I'm gonna do what you said, but we agreed that I could pop up with news. Okay, I said that I'm gonna start having a set time in the evening, and this wasn't the time. And then I'm gonna be coming on for the WNBA games that are Friday. I needed a little break and a little vacation. Do it to you, live chat as well. What's happening? DeWitt, I came up to talk to you. We got another one. We can talk in the Discord. We got Yakia. Write this down, Milton. Look at the top. We got to do some research. We want to look at Yakia Milton. She doesn't have a lot of points, She started only 2 games out of 25 games where she comes from. But the point is, she's 6'5", man. She's 6'5". She's lean. She's mobile. She's agile. And I like what we do with players at USC and how we develop players. We got Nikki Blue there to develop. We got Jocko. We got Coach G, Coach Burns, Associate Head Coach Burns. We got enough. Okay, we got the mentor Willette. We good. Okay, we got what we need to do and how we need to bring this all together. I still want to get. I still think we might be still looking at more. I don't think the SC is going to win another championship no time soon. There's no Boston. There's no Cardoso and Wilson if they can't get a post-op player. And I think you're saying that, Brick City, let me help you out a little bit. I think what you're saying is because of the style and the system that she runs, she needs that dominant big to do that. Okay? Whereas if you're not, in my opinion, if you're not willing to, okay, here's what I got, here's what I have to work with. If I'm missing that piece, that main piece, to run the style and the system that I want to go with, then I'm going to have to tweak it a bit and run a different style until one day we can get that big. But she seems to not do that and runs the system that she wants to run in the style with what she has. Where I heard USC, I heard her coach G said, we're going to keep the main thing. But we're not stuck. We're not married to certain things other than we have a pro style offense. I heard her say something like, if we go forward, we can go 4 guards, 1 forward. You can go 3 guards, 2 forwards. You can go 4 guards, 1 center. I mean, you can, as long as you know within the type of style that we, pro style, freestyle, flowing offense that we like to run in transition and we like to press, you got to have those type of athletes to do this. And you don't necessarily have to have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 traditional, because I believe and I feel the game is going into a positionless style basketball. And I am for positionless style basketball. You got a center that if there's a press going on or their guards are picked up, and they can bring the ball up because they got handles to get the ball across the line, and let's get the offense going, then do it. I don't want somebody ever on the floor that cannot handle the ball enough to get it across and has to get it out of their hands and take the chance of it getting stolen because the guard is being face guarded. I don't like that. I want everybody to know how to play basketball, period. Gianna Nipkins to South Carolina would be the deepest team in college basketball. And you say that because, why? Jew, I have the best sisters. Kiki Rice, okay, healthy. Should be healthy. Yeah, Kiki got that procedure. Gabby Jaquez, right? I know. Lena Bellick. I don't know the Lena one. I don't know Lena. I'll look her up, RC. Dukelix, I know. Ledger Walker, yes. Amanda Muse, so at least we can fill at least 7 or 8. Right. I like that. I look. Get your 10, 11 players. You can do it. Listen, I love the size. Do it. We're gonna love the size. We're gonna beef her up a little bit deep. We're gonna beef her up a bit deep. Brick City SC, just a 6'6" post player. Bedina Okot from Mississippi State. Yeah, I seen her. We played against her in the game that Juju got hurt. You wanted Janiyah Barker for who? You wanted Janiyah Barker where? UCLA looks like they have a lot of work to do. But they still got one of the best players in the nation with Juju out. She's a shot blocker. Ooh, D, she is a shot blocker, rim protector. You know how Coach D liked them like Rhea Marshall type, but better. But Rhea got really good towards the end, especially offensively. Kim destroyed HB. They trying to say Kim gonna destroy Lay, y'all. They're trying to say Kim gonna destroy it. Hey, I mean, everybody don't. I mean, Dawn got people that have left her program as well. You know, ain't nobody free of this. Everybody has had somebody leave the program. Go ahead and go first round draft pick. That's you know uh, that's happened to Don, or somebody that is going to go first round draft pick that has left her, or has become an SEC, um, um, whatever you guys have, whatever you have in conference. You know what I'm saying? Like awards and things like that. It happens. People leave, go elsewhere, do better somewhere else. A lot of teams have had that happen, and nobody's exempt from that. Maybe the only coach I know that people do not that don't leave that program. I can only think of one person that has left UConn, which was Elena Deladon, but that was way before she even stepped on the court. But she did. Okay. So I don't know. He's the only one that people. I mean, extremely loyal to him. They don't be leaving this program unless you guys know. Chit Chat, yeah, Chit Chat going to Iowa. I saw that. Yep, I watched Chit Chat. The girl is quick and fast can shoot, can boogie a little bit. I had to roll a shorty off until I watched footage of her. No, Chit Chat is good. What are you talking about? Y'all need a little flavor over there, bro. Don't be like that. You know they like them kind of like Lucy Jordan Olsons and Caitlin Clark Kidd. You know that. Most of these players that plays in the WNBA or NBL, they tear their ACL because they play in low top sneakers. Hey, I didn't want to say it, Brick City, but hey, they they should be wearing high top sneakers because of sports angle. Brick City, somebody gonna say, well, what does that got to do with the knee? But I don't get it with the low tops, bro. I just don't. I like wearing them just for casual, but I this somebody need to do a study on that. Low top sneakers not good for playing basketball because you can tear your Achilles up as well. Damian Leonard, pray for him. LSU is the best backcourt in the country, and UConn has the best front court in the country, and USC has the best team in the country. That's just display to Chicago. Big City, why do you think they don't like high tops no more? They look all clunky and goofy, RC. That's my opinion. This was a chance for Juju to get her second ship. Who else could you have the best? Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Oh my God, I'm telling you, my dream was Juju would have got it this year. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. USC was going to win it this year. It was going to be easy, and then it was going to get easier for this year because this was my dream, was for Juju to be on that court. We get the players that we got and Sarah Strong. Anybody we would have wanted, we would have been able to pick to play with Juju. Anybody that we would have needed or wanted. All I wanted was like a Sarah Strong. I don't. There's nobody else I care about. Like maybe I'll take Okot just because she's a big body. Okay, but I'm telling you, we were in this conversation. Okay. I'm still gonna put us in a conversation. I don't know what today's generation, why they don't wear high tops, play basketball, low tops, is going out, hanging out. Ryan, yes, totally agree. I agree. I think Leah's going to get her shooting percentages up and really improve on her defense. There you go. I seen her working out with a trainer. I was really impressed with what he's trying to do with her. I always wondered, like, who is her, like, one-on-one coach? I was like, she really needs to tighten her handles and a couple of other things that she could improve on. Her explosiveness, like she should have a lot more explosiveness off the dribble to go power up and get a mid range. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know who was working with her, but I saw the guy working with her uh, the other day. So she's getting that working now. Wait a second, I'm on the floor laughing. You say, yeah, I say Caitlin Clark Kent. I always think every time I see her, I always think about, oh no, I don't want to say that all the time. And I finally said it. But Don Staley says she came to South Carolina playing with the post up. That's why she won those championships. Now she wants to change her style. I don't know if she's gonna change her style. I mean, she's got some bigs now. Lay participated in 3-on-3 same team, so I thought that was pretty cool. Oh, got it, Chicago. Got it. Okay, I'm looking forward to watching that. I ain't gonna lie. I got a question on anybody South Carolina's bigs. Are they better than Boston, Cardoso, and Wilson? Hell no. No, Brick City, no. No. I don't think Okot is a first round pick, but I I got to see her a little bit more. I got to see how she does, and I don't want to say no exactly, but she's not a name like that. I mean, Kiki is ready. Bet's sisters are ready. Jaquez is coming online, so they should be okay. I think when I want you to clock this, RC, and don't be offended. Don't be offended when Sienna's sister leaves. Going Mets. She's coming over to SC to play with Jazzy. They friends. She's gonna be a chosen. Yeah, Morgan Shelley. That's who I'm trying to say. Morgan Shelley. Gee, they about to run it back. Okay, I'll keep an eye on them. I'll keep an eye on them. Plus, RC, we got to play them in December. Okay, we got to play them in December down in Los Angeles to the Galen. And I always say, if I play you in November, December, that doesn't necessarily mean that you know that who's a better team, because the team that we beat when we beat UConn at UConn in stores with a brand new team, that was a definite dominant win. And then throughout the year, Jude's kind of played the way she played. She was transcendent during big moments and big games, so she was always a key factor. And I still think she was more dominant than Paige. But with this year, Paige stepped up. Chin was already kind of stepping up, and then Jan Alfie played a lot better. But at the same time, my players did the same thing. Avery, Kenna, they all got better too. So that game that we would have played in March would look different and around the same in December. So it was going to come down to who's going to execute better and who's going to make the least mistakes that was going to win that game. Moses, love you. Jesus loves you too. Lakers in 7. I got to get back to the NBA game. Hey, I'm going to close out, but I want you guys to continue to hit that like button for me. Follow me. I just want to come up and make this announcement. That's great. Why so much hate towards who got hate? Who got hate? I don't. Oh, you talking about Brick? Are you talking about? I don't know who you're talking about. But she said don't have hate. She said why is there so much hate towards SC? I don't think there's hate on my part. I'm just biased for who I have. But if I'm unbiased, I still don't see them. I don't see them. I don't see anybody right now that I want to say that's honestly that I say is. I think in a weird way LSU looks better in a weird way to me because you don't have Moral and I think she's amazing. But I think in a weird way that it's about fit. It's about players that fit well, like in that puzzle. And I think Lay fits that puzzle. And we can only wait to go, to see, right? I don't see anybody that I just outright feel like, oh, they're the number one team. But I always say the defending champ, I start them off as in the top spot. You know what I mean? It's not the funnest spot to start off the season in. LSU, as you know, Chicago will tell you. Colorado was ranked way down, and right out the gate at the Hall of Fame game in Las Vegas, Colorado dropped LSU right to their knees. They weren't ready, and they fell to 7th. And then they never got back out there. And as you know, last year UCLA dropped them with a left hook. In California, and they never got back to number 1. So it's not a big deal to be like number 1. It's like who got the potential to like you can see it. You can see that they can be the champions, but they just need to more chemistry, more gel. You can see that they haven't played their best basketball yet, or their ceiling is not reached, and on and on and on. Like when I saw UCLA, I just felt like by the time they got ready to play the Trojans, I said they peaked. I can see it. They peaked. They peaked out. They peaked out as usual. And that's what keeps happening. You don't want to be smoking hot when you come out the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to peak too soon. So I think LSU will be strong. I think all the teams a lot of the top teams are going to be strong, but I think they got the Trojans ranked us too low, and it's because because we're still building our team back up and working without you right now. But I don't mind us in the top 10. I don't really care about that. I think where we're going to be is going to be something that we're going to watch. I'm going to watch materialize right before your eyes. So, okay. So, with that being said, I used to rock the three quarters. I was thinking about the three quarters D. I was thinking about three quarters ink. That came later after I was done playing, but I always thought about like I wanted to rock those when I played, but they weren't around because I kind of want to go low because I can move faster, but I didn't want to have high. And then I heard about the three quarters, but I was already out of college, and I was like, I wonder how those would feel. I want to keep talking with you guys, but my dog keeps barking, needs to eat. I want to keep going, but I'll jump back up. Y'all, keep following me. Click that notification bell for any and all. Hit the notification bell for any and all chances that you will see. Over there, if you're over there on Twitter, come check me out. Go to YouTube. Actually go to my page on Twitter. You can hit YouTube, hit that notification so you can catch up and we can talk. Join me over here from Twitter to YouTube, and I can meet you because I talk to a lot of you guys on X, but I want to hear from you guys over here. And hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, y'all. Come on now, hit that like and hit that subscribe, y'all. I'm trying to get to 500. I'm still at hovering around almost 350 now. Come on now. All right, I'm gonna talk to Miss D. How you doing? How you doing? I'm sorry, I gotta run. But I'll be back, and I'm gonna be back a lot because the WNBA is coming. So I look forward to seeing from and hearing from all of you. Y'all, please be safe, be careful out there, take care, and I'll talk to you soon.